For years, few celebrity pairings have generated as much excitement as Can Yaman and Demet Özdemir. Ever since their unforgettable on-screen chemistry captured audiences around the world, fans have continued to follow every interview, appearance, and social media post in the hope of discovering something new. Even after their professional paths moved in different directions, the curiosity surrounding them never truly disappeared. Every photo, every public comment, and every unexpected moment quickly became a topic of discussion among entertainment communities across multiple countries. Recently, that excitement reached a new level after an audio clip began circulating among fan pages and online discussion groups. Within hours, countless posts appeared across social media platforms, with people asking the same question: could this recording really be connected to Can Yaman and Demet Özdemir? While no official confirmation accompanied the clip, the conversations it sparked proved once again that interest in the pair remains remarkably strong. As often happens in the entertainment world, a single piece of content can quickly take on a life of its own. Some listeners believed the voices sounded familiar. Others argued that the timing of the recording seemed too coincidental to ignore. Meanwhile, many fans encouraged everyone to wait for reliable information before drawing conclusions. The discussion quickly shifted from the recording itself to a broader conversation about why audiences remain so invested in these two stars years after they first worked together. One reason is simple: chemistry is difficult to manufacture. When two performers create memorable moments on screen, audiences often continue to associate them long after the cameras stop rolling. Can Yaman and Demet Özdemir became one of those rare television duos whose performances left a lasting impression across international markets. Their scenes continue to be shared, discussed, and rediscovered by new viewers every year. That lasting popularity has created an online community unlike many others. Fans regularly revisit interviews, behind-the-scenes moments, and public appearances, searching for details they may have missed the first time. Sometimes those discoveries lead to fascinating conversations. Other times, they result in speculation that spreads much faster than verified information. The recently discussed audio clip is a perfect example of how quickly online conversations can grow. Within a short period, entertainment pages began highlighting different interpretations. Some users focused on the tone of the voices. Others analyzed background sounds, trying to determine when or where the recording might have been made. Several creators even produced comparison videos, encouraging viewers to share their own opinions. Despite the growing excitement, many longtime followers reminded others that unofficial recordings should always be approached carefully. Without confirmation from the people involved or reliable sources, it is impossible to determine the full context of any clip circulating online. Responsible reporting means separating verified facts from fan theories, even when a story becomes incredibly popular. Interestingly, this cautious approach did little to slow the conversation. If anything, it encouraged even more people to participate. Instead of presenting the recording as proof of anything, many entertainment communities began discussing why the possibility alone captured so much attention. What is it about Can Yaman and Demet Özdemir that continues to inspire such widespread interest? Part of the answer lies in their international appeal. Both actors have built successful careers that extend far beyond their original television audiences. Their projects have introduced them to millions of viewers across Europe, Latin America, the Middle East, and many other regions.
Because of that global recognition, even a small online discussion can quickly become an international trend. Another important factor is nostalgia.
Fans often remember the emotions they experienced while watching a favorite series, and those memories remain powerful long after the final episode. Whenever familiar names appear together in headlines or online discussions, those emotions naturally return. It becomes less about a single piece of news and more about reconnecting with a story that once meant a great deal to many viewers. As the discussion surrounding the audio continued to grow, entertainment observers noticed something else. Rather than focusing only on the recording itself, fans were sharing favorite moments from past interviews, memorable scenes, and behind-the-scenes memories. The conversation had evolved into a celebration of the impact Can Yaman and Demet Özdemir had on audiences around the world. Whether the recording ultimately proves to be significant or simply another Topic of online speculation. One thing is already clear. The remarkable connection fans feel toward these two actors remains as strong as ever. Their names continue to spark conversations that reach across languages, countries, and generations of viewers. And as more people join the discussion, everyone is asking the same question. Could there be more to this story than anyone initially realized? Or is the real story the extraordinary way fans continue to keep their legacy alive? The answer may depend not only on future developments, but also on how the conversation itself continues to unfold. As the discussion surrounding the audio clip continued to spread, entertainment communities found themselves examining more than just a few seconds of sound. Instead, the conversation evolved into something much broader, a reflection on how quickly information travels in today's digital world and how easily a single piece of content can capture global attention. Across fan forums, social media platforms, and entertainment channels, people began sharing different perspectives. Some believed the recording deserved closer examination, while others encouraged everyone to avoid jumping to conclusions without official confirmation. This balance between curiosity and caution became one of the most interesting parts of the story. One reason the discussion remained so active is that Can Yaman and Demet Özdemir have spent years building strong relationships with audiences worldwide. Their popularity isn't limited to one television series or one country. Through various acting projects, interviews, and public appearances, both have developed international fan bases that continue to grow. Because of that, even a relatively small online topic can quickly reach millions of people. A post shared by one fan page may be translated into several languages within hours. Video creators add their own commentary, discussion channels produce analysis, and thousands of viewers begin comparing opinions. Before long, what started as a simple conversation becomes a worldwide trend. The audio clip followed a very similar pattern. At first, only a handful of entertainment pages mentioned it. Soon afterward, larger communities picked up the discussion, not necessarily because they had new information, but because they recognized how much interest the topic was generating. Engagement increased rapidly as viewers commented, shared theories, and debated different possibilities. Interestingly, many of the most popular discussions weren't focused on proving whether the recording was authentic. Instead, people were asking why it had generated so much excitement in the first place. The answer may lie in the unique history shared by Can Yaman and Demet Özdemir. When audiences connect with two performers who display memorable chemistry on screen, that connection often extends far beyond the original production. Years later, viewers still revisit iconic scenes, favorite interviews, and behind the scenes. Moments that remind them why those performances became so memorable. That emotional connection creates an audience eager to revisit familiar stories whenever something new appears online. However, experienced entertainment journalists often point out an important distinction. Public curiosity should never replace verified information. In today's media landscape, unofficial recordings, edited videos, and short clips can circulate rapidly without clear context. That's why responsible reporting focuses on identifying what is confirmed, what remains unverified, and what belongs solely to public speculation. In this case, no official statement accompanied the audio that sparked the discussion. As a result, many respected entertainment commentators encouraged audiences to enjoy the conversation while avoiding assumptions about its origin or meaning. That measured approach actually made the discussion even more interesting. Instead of asking, "Is this true?" many fans began asking, "Why are we still so fascinated by these two stars after all this time?" The answers varied. Some viewers highlighted the unforgettable television moments that introduced them to Can Yaman and Demet Özdemir years ago. Others pointed to the professionalism both actors have demonstrated throughout their careers, noting how each has continued to take on new projects while maintaining a strong international presence. Many also mentioned the positive energy that surrounded their public appearances during the period when they worked together. Whether discussing interviews, promotional events, or behind-the-scenes footage, fans frequently describe those moments as authentic and enjoyable to watch. That sense of authenticity may explain why conversations about them continue to resonate. Entertainment trends often disappear within days, Yet discussions involving Can Yaman and as conversations surrounding the audio continued to circulate, another interesting trend began to emerge. Rather than focusing solely on the recording itself, many fans shifted their attention toward the broader story of Can Yaman and Demet Özdemir's lasting impact on international entertainment. The discussion was no longer about one clip. It had become a conversation about why these two names continue to resonate with audiences years after they first appeared together on screen. Entertainment. Analysts often describe this kind of popularity as something that cannot easily be recreated. Many successful television series introduce memorable characters, but only a small number produce partnerships that remain part of popular culture long after production ends. In the case of Can Yaman and Demet Özdemir, viewers frequently point to their natural performances, engaging interviews, and the positive atmosphere surrounding their collaborations as reasons why interest has remained so consistent as new audiences continue discovering their previous work. Through streaming platforms and online recommendations, the fan community keeps expanding. Someone watching their performances for the very first time may soon find themselves exploring interviews, promotional events, and discussions that originally took place years ago. This cycle allows older moments to feel surprisingly current, creating new conversations alongside longtime fans who have followed their careers from the beginning. The recent audio discussion illustrates exactly how quickly that process unfolds. One social media post leads to another. A short video inspires reaction clips. Entertainment pages summarize fan opinions. Within hours, thousands of comments begin appearing from viewers located in completely different parts of the world. Despite differences in language or culture, many participants share the same curiosity and appreciation for the actors' careers. Interestingly, much of the conversation remained respectful and thoughtful. Instead of insisting that the recording confirmed anything specific, many fans simply expressed how enjoyable it was to see Can Yaman and Demet Özdemir's names trending together again. For them, the moment represented a reminder of a television partnership they had genuinely enjoyed. Others took a more analytical approach. Some media observers discussed how modern technology has changed celebrity coverage. Today, a short clip can spread across multiple platforms in minutes, often reaching millions of viewers before its original context is fully understood. That speed creates opportunities for exciting conversations, but it also highlights the importance of distinguishing verified information from online speculation. This balance has become increasingly important for audiences. Many viewers now actively seek reliable sources before accepting entertainment stories as fact. They understand that headlines are designed to capture attention, while the full story often requires additional context. That growing awareness encourages healthier discussions and allows fans to appreciate interesting topics without assuming every online rumor is accurate. Throughout the conversation, one consistent theme continued to appear. People admired how both actors have continued building successful careers independently while remaining associated with one of television's most recognizable screen partnerships. Whether discussing new productions, international appearances, or professional achievements, fans repeatedly emphasized their respect for both individuals as performers. That appreciation extends far beyond nostalgic memories. International. Audiences frequently describe Can Yaman and Demet Özdemir as artists whose work introduced them to Turkish television for the first time. For many viewers, their performances opened the door to discovering an entirely new world of storytelling. Because of that influence, discussions involving either actor often attract people who have remained engaged with Turkish entertainment ever since. Meanwhile, content creators noticed another fascinating development. Instead of debating the authenticity of the audio indefinitely, many began creating retrospective videos celebrating memorable moments from interviews, filming locations, promotional tours, and award ceremonies. Those videos generated significant engagement, suggesting that audiences were just as interested in revisiting positive memories as they were in discussing the latest online trend. In many ways, this may be the most meaningful outcome of the entire story. Rather than allowing speculation to dominate the conversation, fans gradually redirected attention toward the achievements that originally made Can Yaman and Demet Özdemir household names across numerous countries. The discussion evolved into something more enduring, a reflection on memorable performances, successful careers, and the lasting connection audiences still feel toward both actors. As entertainment news continues moving at an incredible pace, stories often disappear within days. Yet every so often a topic reminds everyone that certain partnerships leave a legacy that extends well beyond television screens, whether the audio clip ultimately becomes a forgotten internet moment or remains part of fan discussions for years to come. One conclusion already seems clear. The fascination surrounding Can Yaman and Demet Özdemir shows no sign of fading anytime soon, but perhaps the most interesting question is not whether the recording itself matters. Perhaps the real story is what this renewed wave of attention reveals about the extraordinary bond between two performers and the millions of people who continue following their journeys around the world. As the conversation gradually settled, one thing became increasingly clear. The story had grown far beyond a single audio clip. What began as an online discussion had evolved into a reminder of the lasting influence Can Yaman and Demet Özdemir continue to have on audiences around the world. In today's entertainment landscape, trends appear and disappear almost overnight. A headline may dominate conversations for a few hours before another story takes its place. Yet some names consistently return to the spotlight, not because of constant controversy, but because they have created memorable experiences that audiences genuinely value. Can Yaman and Demet Özdemir belong to that category. Their work together introduced millions of viewers to characters and moments that remain widely appreciated years later. Whether someone first watched their performances when the series originally aired or discovered them recently through streaming platforms, the response is often remarkably similar. Viewers describe the same memorable scenes, the same engaging dialogue, and the same on-screen chemistry that initially captured so much attention. That lasting connection helps explain why even an unverified online discussion can generate such widespread interest. However, the story also highlights something equally important about modern media consumption. As information moves faster than ever, audiences have become increasingly aware of the need to separate confirmed facts from speculation. Responsible entertainment coverage isn't about presenting every online claim as reality. Instead, it involves acknowledging public conversations while clearly recognizing when details remain unverified. This approach benefits everyone. Fans can enjoy discussing interesting developments without feeling pressured to reach immediate conclusions. Content creators can explore why a topic is trending while remaining transparent about what has, and has not, been officially confirmed. Most importantly, the conversation stays focused on curiosity rather than certainty. Throughout the recent discussion, countless fans shared memories of interviews, television scenes, and promotional events that originally introduced them to Can Yaman and Demet Özdemir. Others reflected on how both actors have continued developing successful international careers, earning recognition through new projects while maintaining loyal audiences across multiple countries. That combination of nostalgia and ongoing success creates something relatively rare in the entertainment industry. Instead of relying only on the past, both performers continue attracting new viewers. Every year, more people discover their earlier work, join online communities, and contribute fresh perspectives to conversations that have continued for years. Perhaps that's why stories involving these two actors never feel entirely finished. Each new discussion encourages audiences to revisit familiar memories while also appreciating how their careers have evolved over time. Whether the topic involves a recent interview, a public appearance, a professional milestone, or simply renewed interest in their previous collaborations, fans consistently respond with enthusiasm. The recent attention surrounding the audio clip demonstrates exactly that. While opinions differed regarding its significance, nearly everyone agreed on one point: the continued popularity of Can Yaman and Demet Özdemir remains undeniable. The conversation itself became proof of how strongly audiences still connect with their work. Looking ahead, it's reasonable to expect that similar moments will continue to appear. Public interest naturally follows well-known actors with international recognition, and discussions often emerge whenever familiar names begin trending again. Some stories eventually receive official clarification. Others simply remain interesting moments in online entertainment culture. Either way, the enthusiasm surrounding Can Yaman and Demet Özdemir shows how powerful a memorable screen partnership can be. Long after filming ends, audiences continue celebrating the performances that first inspired them, keeping those stories alive through conversations, recommendations, and shared memories.